Okay, so this is going to be a different video than reviews and, things of that nature. Today I'm going to talk about the companies that I use to be creative. So let's start with company number one, and that would be the elephant in the room. For me, that would be Apple. I've been using Apple products since the iPhone was introduced, and even before then, I was using Apple computers. I had a G3, which was my main recording studio computer. I think then you had the ability to insert PCI cards, so that was pretty cool. So you can expand your I/O and things of that nature. And I also use Final Cut Pro. I love the new M1 devices. I have MacBook Pros, I have iMacs, I have iPads, obviously iPhones. I use Final Cut Pro if I hadn't said that already. I use Apple Motion, Apple TV, I have an Apple One plan. iMessage, everything. This is like a luxury tech company. And yeah, their products are pretty expensive, but what you're getting is so much more than just a basic plastic computer or something like that. I love what they're doing with the design. I love how they're trying to push privacy. They just do a really great job. So you gotta, give it to Apple. My next company is Rode. Now, why Rode? Because Rode understands who they are. They understand that, hey, we make microphones. Let's actually create a podcasting device, and you can do whatever you want to in terms of taking that audio, bringing it into a DAW, whatever. They're like, that's the DAW business, is not us. They understand the business they're in. They killed it with the Rodecaster Pro. The Rode Pod mic is ridiculous. I have the Video Mic NTG. I also have the Lavalier 2. I have the AI Micro. You can't deny what Rode has done, and they just make great products. I'll give you a quick story about Rode because I just got my Rodecaster Pro back from Rode. Now, the fourth channel was like crunchy. Sent it to Rode, totally out of warranty. 2.5 years, I'm out of warranty. Call up Rode, they're like, hey, send it to us. I send it to them. I go downstairs to start my podcast. At the front door is a box. It is the Rodecaster Pro. It is a brand new Rodecaster Pro. That's what Rode did. Shout out to Alex, customer support. He took me through the whole process, the whole intake process. I did have to pay for shipping, but that's okay, right? Shipped it back to me. A brand new one. So now I have this brand new Rodecaster Pro. You gotta love that. Next company is Elgato. I have every Elgato light ever made. I have the ring light, I have the key lights, I have the key light air, I have the light strips, I have the key light mini, I have the wave pads, the wave panels, I have all of their desktop, boom arms. I have the multi-mount, like large and small. It just works. And I haven't had any issues. The build quality is sick. And they get it. They understand what it's all about in terms of streaming. And so, just doing some research, my due diligence, I was like, hey, I got to get some of these products. And I sort of went all in. So I'm bubbled up when it comes to Elgato. So gotta love that company. Now, in terms of podcasting, the next company I use is Ecamm Live. Excellent streaming software. Sure, I could have gone with OBS, but I always have an issue when someone is giving you something for free in the tech world. Because at some point, if it's free, then you're actually the product and not OBS. They're giving this to you, so you become the product. I'm quite sure I don't know what they're doing, but if it's free, you're generally the product. So I went with Ecamm Live. I had a free version, and then I was like, hey, I really like this. It's simple. Then they introduced interview mode, 4K. I have a paid version now, so I get 4K. I can stream to YouTube, Twitch, Mixcloud, anything, and it just works. My Rodecaster Pro plugs right into Ecamm Live. It just works, no problems at all. Next company, Personas. Now, PreSonus is the company that I use when it comes to music production. I have the PreSonus Studio One 5 DAW, digital audio workstation. I have the PreSonus 1824C audio interface. I also have the PreSonus IO Station 24C audio interface. My main podcasting mic is the PreSonus PD70. I have the Aries 8, that's the original G1s. I have the Aries 4.5, and I have the Monitor Station V2, PreSonus Studio, just everything. I mean, you know, and the reason why I like this company so much is because they make great, affordable products. Let me say that again. PreSonus makes great, affordable products. You cannot deny that. This company has just been killing it under the radar and just killing it. If you buy a piece of hardware, an audio device or something like that from PreSonus, they give you a version of their DAW. It's called PreSonus Studio One Artist. It's basically a full-featured DAW with some things you may not be able to do, like maybe bring in third-party plugins. I mean, it's something, I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's not even a skinny version of the professional DAW. It just works. Let's just say that, it just works, right? So if you bought like a $99 audio interface, you're getting Studio One Artist. That's a DAW right there. Spend another $200, $300, you have some monitors, another $90, $100. You have a MIDI controller, you're done. You're ready to start producing. Gotta love that. In terms of just some of the companies I use when it comes to my DJ stuff, obviously Pioneer. I have the DDJ, XDJ, XZ, which is their big boy, DJ controller. Software, I use Rekordbox, also Serato, Algorithms DJ Pro AI app. I use that as well. And then for my turntables, I have the Reloop RP7000 MK2s. My DJ mixer is the best mixer ever made, in my opinion. And that would be the Allen & Heath Zone DB4. There's nothing else touching that. There's nothing else touching that mixer. That's the best mixer. And they don't even make it anymore. So if you can get your hands on one, go ahead. When they first came out, that was like a $3,000 DJ mixer, brand new. If you can find them new, they're going for about $2,200 now. And again, if you can find one and you're really looking into getting a really excellent DJ mixer, Allen & Heath Zone DB4. No other mixer is touching that mixer. It is a beast. The functionality, the features, the sound quality, everything. Forget about it. No one's touching that mixer. So there you have it. Apple, Elgato, Rode, Ecamm Live, and PreSonus. Those are the 5 companies that I use to be creative. And I use those companies for a couple reasons. 1, they make great products. But 2, and for me, most importantly, they have excellent customer service. It makes absolutely no sense spending your hard-earned money to buy a product and then the customer service is like a chat bot even, and you keep saying human. No, I want to speak to someone human, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, hey, just sending you all these like automated messages, No, you want to speak to someone at these companies, you're speaking to a human. And you're speaking to a human that's in America, And there's nothing wrong with speaking to customer service that's, offshore or something like that, That's fine, but that's not my thing. If it's an American company, I want to speak to American customer service. That's just me, So again, great companies, great products, and excellent customer service. You gotta love that. You gotta love great customer service. Well, there you have it. Just a really quick video about some of the companies that I use to be creative. Until next time, peace. And don't forget to check out our t-shirts on Amazon, exclusively on Amazon. We have some really great designs. It helps the channel out. And you receive your t-shirt in 2 days. 2 days. Order on Amazon, receive your t-shirts in 2 days, help the channel out, and leave a comment. Until next time, peace.